Good morning everyone, my name is LaShawn and welcome back to my channel, Jibun Life. I am a 35-year-old mother living in Tokyo, Japan. And on this channel I use my Jibun Techo planner to help organize myself and get my life together. So let's get started. First up, I got some new pens. My husband went to the convenience store because if you saw my last video, I mentioned that one of my favorite pens is this one. Let's see if I can get it to focus. This is the Sadasa dry pen in 07. Unfortunately, he could not find this pen at the shop near our house, but he did find these other ones. So I have the Sadasa dry in 0.05 in both black and red. So a little bit of a difference in size, but that's okay. And if you look on the packaging, it says right here, like even if you touch it right after writing, you won't get your hands dirty. Sorry, I just had to edit that out. Yeah, so it's really nice. So it's marketed as a pen that will dry immediately after you write, and you should be able to smudge it and not have, you shouldn't be able to smudge it. You should be able to run your finger across it and not have it, you know, smear at all. So let's see. I'm going to open this up. And so this is 0.05. I'm just going to go back to one of my test pages. And I'm going to take this off the tip of the pen. Still kind of on there. Okay. And Sadasa dry. 0.5. Alright, so I wrote it and then right away it smears. Yeah. So again, this is the 2020 Jibun Techo. So this is using the thin paper. So if you use the Sadasa dry on the thin paper, be careful, it will in fact smear. I'm gonna try it on something else. Let's try first. This is the Tomoe River paper inside of the idea book. This is the old idea book from like a year or so ago. So let's try Sadasa dry 0.5, and right away really smears, even worse on the Tomoe River paper. You see that? So I'm going to take my favorite notebook. This is by Maruman. This is what I like to use this pen for when I'm writing on my blog. So sorry, I just had to sneeze again. I hope I'm not like coming down with something. Jeez. But it is winter time, so it's pretty normal for me to catch some kind of cold around this time of year. Alright, anyway, so here's the back of the page. See that? Nothing. Looks perfect. And if I try the front, just right on the front there. Also perfect on the grid side as well. So yeah, usually this will dry right away, but it's not great for the Jibun Techo. So if you have a Sadasa dry, don't use it on the Jibun Techo. Alright, moving on. So last video I showed you my plan for how I want to set up the next week, and I'm already kind of having doubts about it and thinking about ways I want to change it. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to set this up for the following week, but I'm only going to do a half a page like I have here. So that way if I don't like it, I don't have to commit to it for a full week. I can change it again by Thursday, which will be nice. And let's see, so let's go to the weekly spread. I just have these little post-its of things that I want to include on it. So I'm going to take these off. I think I got these little post-it notes from Tokyo Hands a while back. I'm not really sure. But they're just really light, handy to-do notes. Let's see if I can find them to show them to you. They're just like this. They're actually like too big for this planner. They would be nice in a life book where you don't have to worry about them overlapping anything or using up lines. You could use them like that. But for the weekly spread, they're just way too big. I only use them just because I've had them sitting in my case for so long, just going to waste. But yeah, they are transparent. They're very thin. So anything you put behind them or put them over top of will still be visible. Okay, and they're kind of a rough, waxy texture, so certain pens might have trouble writing on them. I think this STATIONERY Dry probably won't work that well on these either. Let's just test one of the older ones. Let's see. Yeah, it's not writing that well. STATIONERY, and it doesn't smear as bad as it does on the planner itself, but it did smear just a little bit there. Okay. All right. Let me actually get into what this video is about. I have to be careful of ink on my fingers. I want to get it all over my calendar. All right, so let me go back. So first row I'm going to have is baby, but I think we're going to make this at least like 2 spaces bigger. So right here I'm going to write baby in capital letters all the way across. Last night was really rough. She was so fussy. So I watched her all night holding her while my husband slept. And then we switched at about 2:30 in the morning. And then he watched her and I slept until roughly around 7, and then we switched again. So if I sound tired, I am. I'm so tired. She's 2 months. Come save me, someone please. All right. And then after baby, so how far did I go down last time? I went to, I need to keep this open. I went to about the 7 o'clock mark. So let's bring that down at least until the 8:30 mark. Sorry about my phone buzzing. Sorry, not the 8:30 mark. Let's just bring it down to the 7:30 mark. So about here is when I'm going to start the clean. And I like to write it in each column just because it helps me focus, because I can zoom in on that day when that day is here. Alright, and after clean, I have the vlog. I started that at about the noon section. So put vlog again. Vlog. I've actually really been enjoying doing these vlogs for Vlogmas. Like, I thought it would be hard recording every day, but when it's about something you enjoy, it's just, you look forward to it. So I wake up, get out of bed, make sure the baby's okay, and then just roll over and turn on my camera and I can start recording. It's really fun. All right, then we have social, about the 6 o'clock line. And of course I'm using my Jetstream pen for this in .07, which I am like convinced is the best pen for the Jibun Techo, at least so far in my experience. And after social, I believe I just have other. Let me double check. Yeah, other, starting at the bottom at midnight. And I'm really excited because I woke up this morning and my channel went from 2 subscribers to 6 subscribers. I'm like, wow, people are actually watching my boring little videos. That makes me happy. So thank you to all of you who took the time to watch and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And someone commented that they're getting their Jibun Techo today as well, which is really nice. So I'm glad the community is growing. More people are getting into it as a hobby. All right. So let's see. So we're using purple for the first two because they're things that I'm doing at home, like their home responsibilities. And then green is for online, so posting on YouTube and social media. And then blue is for anything else that I do outside of home. So like meeting my friends, going to appointments, and things like that. So I'm gonna get my purple friction marker. And it's so funny because I've had these for years without really using them. They just sat in my old pencil case because I didn't like how they worked on the paper I use for my blog and other stuff. But I love them in the Techo, the Jibun Techo. I think I've had these for like 4 years. I'm not even kidding. It's been a long time. Yeah. All right. And I'm just gonna use my plastic sheet. Line that up. Just like that. Alright, so a baby. And it's so nice because if I make a mistake, I can just erase it with the friction highlighter. And it erases perfectly on this paper, on the thin paper, with the 2020 Techo. Alright, so that's good. Now I just need the green. And this is for week 50. This one is a little bit faint because like I said, I've had these for so long, and when I was using them, this was the color I used the most often because it is my favorite color and it's really great for when I'm studying. I like to highlight vocabulary in my textbooks with them. Okay, and then social. Please let me know if you have trouble like understanding what I'm saying. I kind of have an accent and I slur a lot of my words. Like I'm originally from Maryland. And let me know if you can understand what I'm saying, if I'm speaking too quickly, or if I'm slurring too much, or if it's just fine. All right, and then the last one is other, which is blue. I really like this blue color. It's so nice. I only have 4 of the friction highlighters. I do want to get some more when I'm not so broke. For anyone new, I am on maternity leave for probably 1 year. My baby was born in September, so I'm probably not going to work until September of next year. So whatever money I have in savings, I have to save. All right, my camera might turn off soon because it always overheats around a 15-minute mark. And so if it does, I'll have to pause the video, let it cool down, start back up, just to warn you. All right, so let's look at the baby stuff. Did I change it? Play, read, tummy time, bath, and pump milk. Okay, so let's do that again. Start here, so play, / read. We do need to get her some more books. She's young, but she can see high contrast colors, so we need to get her some more high contrast books. Tummy time. That's to build up her neck muscles so she can support herself and see better. Her bath. Since I'm tracking the bath here, I think I'm going to stop tracking it on the habit tracker because it's just kind of redundant. Alright, I have that. Next, for clean, we need vacuum, laundry, trash, and dishes. So vacuum, laundry, trash, and dishes. And I want extra space for here because there's always extra cleaning to do around the house, but it changes from day to day. For vlog, record, edit, upload, and thumbnail. Okay, record, edit, upload, thumbnail. And the reason this is so big is because I do have 2 channels, but I'm kind of overwhelmed at the moment just with one and all the other stuff I have to do, so I haven't been uploading to it recently. Next is social, Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest. I should make this smaller, because these are the only accounts I'm really using recently. Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest. Okay, and other I just leave blank. I fill that in as the week progresses. Alright, now I'm just going to line this up. And just draw a straight line for each of these so I can create the boxes. Do the same thing here. This plastic sheet is really handy. Right there. And I don't actually care if it's perfect, so I'm just gonna do these just like that. But you can use a ruler if you like, if you want everything to stay nice and neat. I have a feeling this pen's gonna... No, it's still good. I was worried it's gonna run out soon. I think when this does run out, I'm just gonna buy a whole pack of these Jetstream pens. I don't remember getting this one. It was just in my pencil case one day, so I probably stole it from my husband. Alright. So that is set up, just like that. And next I'm going to fill in the weather. Give me just a moment. I'm going to give my camera a break before it shuts down on me, so we can cool off. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I also had to pause so I could breastfeed my daughter really quickly because she was getting hungry. Alright, next up, I am going to, right there, fill in the weather information for the whole week. But instead of circling the weather at the top like I did here, I'm just going to do squares just to keep it more consistent. So for here in Tokyo, let's see, from Monday, it's going to be partly cloudy and sunny. Like that. It's a little crooked, but oh well. And it's going to range from 9 degrees Celsius to 1 degree. Just making sure it's consistent with the previous page. Tuesday it's going to be rainy and 11 degrees to 2 degrees. It took me a while to get used to using the metric system when I first moved here, so I didn't understand Celsius or kilograms or anything like that. But now it's pretty much normal for me. It's also going to be rainy Wednesday. Let me just fill in all of the weathers first and temperatures last. Thursday, cloudy, sunny and partly cloudy for Friday. And it's like that for the rest of the week. Okay. And going back to temperature, 16.6. Then 16.4. $11.2. And 11.2. And the last one, Sunday, 12.1. I really hope we get some snow this year because we didn't in my area last year. Alright, so that's filled out for the whole week. I should have done half a page, but I don't want to have to look up the weather again and possibly forget. So safer just to do it now. That's all set up and ready for use starting on Monday. As for this week, yesterday I did do the shower drain. I still haven't cleaned the bedroom. I'm probably going to do that today. So let's see. Let's move bedroom over. What else do I like to do today? Do I have laundry on my tracker? Yeah, I do. So I'm not going to write it here. Probably just, as long as I get the bedroom done, I'll be happy with that. And I still haven't done the dresser. It's still covered in stuff. So those will be my 2 goals for cleaning for today. For the baby, do tummy time, book, and her bath. Actually, yesterday we didn't give her a bath because she was really fussy the entire day. She didn't want a nap. And she finally fell asleep just before her bath time. And so we felt bad and didn't want to wake her up. So we just left her asleep. So we definitely have to give her a bath tonight. We like to give her a bath every other day. But this is going to be 2 days. So that's definitely going to happen. And what did I post? Oh, I already posted on Facebook today. So I can write that down. As well as Twitter. In like the wee hours of the morning. When she wasn't giving me a break, letting me put her down. Alright. And for the last part, I'm just going to go back to my habit tracker. So today's Saturday. I have vacuumed already. I did take my vitamins yesterday. I did shower. I put away laundry. Didn't shampoo. Face mask and bath. And Facebook, I did post. And for my blog, I did work on that today, which is nice. Finally, I did a bit of outreach. And I set up a collaboration with another website owner. So the first mark for December on my blog. Alright, I think that's it for today. As always, I hope you found this helpful. If you have any ideas on what I could do better and ways to improve, I would love to hear them. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.